Want to know what you can expect over the next 1 to 3 days or so? Well, I'm here to tell you. Good one, everyone. I'm Aurea Eden. Good one means good, blessed, and wonderful. And this is Daily Energy with Daily Predictions, your news before news. So today's going to be, the predictions are going to be really short today because I'm trying to catch up energetically. And so this is actually going to be kind of sort of my rest day to a certain extent. But what I'm picking up here is that today, you remember when I tell you like pretty much all hell breaks loose? All right, so today is the day when people start acting like animals and animals start acting like animals, okay? And so I say that because you're going to hear in the news over the next 1 to 3 days a lot having to do with animals, animal attacks. Specifically today, it starts today. I was picking up a lot about horses and cows over the last few weeks. I was picking up on like different bugs, mites, and organisms here. So we'll hear more about that. And it doesn't have to be anything negative. It could we see something about a whale giving birth or something like that. So there's positive energy mixed in the negative energy. But when the negative energy takes place, it takes precedence half the time because it becomes so overwhelming. So this day is actually an overwhelming day for many in that it's impulsive, it's aggressive, and it's a lot of fire energy. A lot of fire energy. Fire energy gets things done, but fire energy, it basically can destroy and damage anything that it touches that is not meant to handle that energy. Okay, when fire takes over the earth, it scorches the earth. The only thing that really can handle fire is water. Okay, water and metal. Okay, these are the elements that really can handle fire. Air just makes fire rage. Okay, so when I say metal and water, water represents spirit. Okay, so today is going to be a good day to focus on the spiritual things, focus on taking care of the people, places, and things that cannot take care of themselves. Focus on family. Okay. It's also a good day if you didn't take care of yourself yesterday, you can take care of yourself today. There's going to be a lot of talk over about weight, possibly exercise, gym, going to the gym, stuff like that, because energetically, that's what this day brings in. This day asks us to take care of responsibility, okay? And if we don't take care of responsibility, then we end up having to face the consequences of not doing it. It also asks us to take a little bit of risk, okay? But the risk that we're supposed to take is calculated risk, all right? This is the day to be daring to a certain extent. It's the day to do you, as long as you don't hurt nobody. Okay. But there are going to be the devil's minions lurking about, seeking whom they may devour later on in the night. So you don't want to wind up as their prey. So you want to be at home at a decent hour, but use as much, have fun today. Okay. This is a day to have fun. Okay, that's what I mean when I say take a risk. Try something different. Like, if you never eaten like a different type of food, this is your day to try a different type of food. This is your day to adventure. You could travel, adventure, and stuff like that. But this is your day to do it. Okay, to be a little bit of daring. But if you're traveling, you want to make sure you go the speed limit, okay? And following the laws of the land, especially if you're traveling later on tonight, because it is going to be a busy day. People are going to be taking care of business. Business is going to be booming today. But at the same time, it's like later on tonight, you want to ensure that you are at home at a decent hour And, you know, I'm getting a lot of write. So Spirit is encouraging us to write here, like write and create, write and create tonight. Like just spend time with family as well is what we are being encouraged to do. Now there are going to be transitions into the Spirit. So and these are the transitions that are that typically are violent. Okay, typically this energy comes with a lot of violent energy here. And speaking of violence, I'm picking up on a lot of like war energy. And so war energy doesn't have to be just like, you know, wars going on in the world. They could be wars going on within self, okay? But I'm picking up on a lot of war energy. We'll hear something over the next 3 days or so about the LGBTQ community, and also the Republican Party is highlighted. I'm hearing a lot of this is BS, this is bull, you know, and it's what I'm getting. We might also hear something about a quarterback. Stock markets could be significant here because I'm picking up on a lot of stock market activity. Okay, a lot of stock market activity. All right. I mean, if Burger King had a stock, I don't know if Burger King still exists because um, all the stores around me closed down, all the restaurants around me closed down. But uh, Burger King would be a stock if Burger King still exists to look at today. Okay, um, is what I'm seeing here. But yeah, definitely like the fast food industry is what I'm picking up on here. Take time to breathe. When you take time to breathe, make sure you don't overdo it today. And also, Spirit wants us to work on not procrastinating. Okay, what not procrastinating? Do what this is that I'm telling you. This is that energy to take care of responsibility. See your family in a nursing home. If you have family in a nursing home, this is a day to like I told y'all to watch out for these babies here in this energy over the next 1 to 3 days or so. Um, Always watch out for your babies, but you know, I'm seeing perverts all over the place right now. Um, and then we have criminals on the loose still. And so then I'm also seeing, you know, you want to like it if it's not raining in your area, because I do see that it's going to uh, be raining here over the next few days in certain areas, because I'm where I'm at anyways. It's what I'm picking up on. And so if you're in that area, you want to make sure you do whatever you need to do outside today, so that or while you can, so that you don't end up having to go outside in the rain and stuff like that. So uh, I don't know if I told you already, but we'll be hearing stuff about the LGBTQ community coming up. Um, Spirit is telling somebody to be patient. Be patient. It's going to happen for you. They're working some things out. It's opening up. It's getting close, but it's not there yet. Okay. Um, so they're also telling me that, you know, it's going to be a good time for us to work on healing, going through the healing process here. Because when it all comes down to it, they stole your then. Don't allow them to steal your now. Okay, they stole your then. Don't allow them to steal your now. It's what Spirit wants you to know. Follow your instincts today. Go with your gut feeling. Use your intuition. But just know that anybody that tries to come up against you here, like, you can use this to make that, so to speak. So basically, tell some people, places, and things that they're going to need a poison stronger than that, and you're not going to allow them to stop you or prevent you from being where you are, okay, or where you're going, okay, being who you are and getting where you're going. Okay. A lot of addictions today. Okay. People are going to have a lot of there. It's almost like they're going to be, to the point to where they can't help themselves. Okay. So, there might be a lot coming up about like drug addiction, drug talk, stuff like that here as well. But that's why I said follow your gut, okay? Follow your gut, go with your intuition, listen to spirit, because spirit will keep you safe. You don't want to be out here in the dark, just being in the dark by yourself alone, you know. Fall and pray to those who are actually seeking to destroy your substance. Like they want your substance, they want what you have. You see, because you are the light of the world, you are the salt of this earth. You see, you are the chosen of God. You are champions, rightfully so. You see, and so, yeah, so that's what Spirit has for you. Just know that endings are new beginnings in disguise. And over the next few days as well, there's going to be a lot of endings here. Tomorrow is going to be a good day to spend time with friends. And also, we're going to go over into like focusing more on ourselves and our spirituality more so tomorrow. Okay, and then the next day after that is completion. Okay, completion. So it's a good day today to work on some of the things that you said that you want to work on, you want to get done. Just start working at it, one thing at a time. Okay, one thing at a time. You're not going to get there all at once. You're not going to get there all at once, especially if it's a big project. It's going to take time. So don't be hard on yourself when it doesn't happen when you want it to happen the way you want it to happen. Just know that it's going to happen. You got to know that it's going to happen for yourself. So you knowing that it's going to happen is going to keep you from giving up on it. Yeah, it's going to keep you from giving up on it. That's why I tell people, I don't know what the middle looks like all the time. No, but I know what that end looks like. And I know that in the end, I will win. And I know that in the end, you will win. But I can tell you this, all I want to tell you this. I can tell you what I can see for you, and I can tell you what I can see in you. But if you don't see it in yourself, and you don't believe it for yourself, and you don't know it for yourself, my words fall on concrete. You see, when I want my words to fall on some good, conditioned soil so that it can grow, the seeds that you can plant can grow and sprout, etc., etc. You see? So you got to see it for yourself. You got to know it for yourself. That's why when it comes down to your walk on this spiritual journey, this walk and seeking, I can guide you through it. And I can introduce you to it. But I can't get you to see what I see and what I know until you go far enough to understand when I say stuff like, you're not alone. Okay? When I say stuff like, Father is not like a bad entity that just wants you to suffer. When I say stuff like, he don't care nothing about that. See, when you go far enough on this journey, you learn that sometimes it's not God. A lot of times it's man. So you have to separate those two, God and man, because man feels one way, God feels another. If at all, you see, but man feels one way, petty, you see, but God feels another way. And so God loves you unconditionally. Well, actually, you know what? I asked Father one time, and I said, Father, I said, do you love me? And he said, yes. And I said, Father, do you have feelings? And he said, no. And I said, Father, how can you love me if you don't have feelings? And so it was basically his way of telling me that love is not a feeling, that he loves me because he chooses to love me. He loves me because I'm a part of him and he's a part of me. You see? But love is not a feeling. We associate love with the feeling, but love is not a feeling. You see? It should be a choice. Find somebody to love and love them unconditionally, like God loves us. I love you. Good one. Hearts go out. I'm holding my phone, but I can't do it like I normally do. But you get a heart. You get a heart. You get a heart. Hearts go out. Hearts go out. Bye.